from my room after that night. It has been horribly dull in this house. Those wretched people forced me into the downstairs hall. As hard as I tried to escape, I was absolutely unable to. I was ever so weak from getting out of that wallpaper. But I had to tear it down. I just had to. I could not let it take me back in again. John would have me back into that hall. I just know it. I hid Jane's journal in my dress, so I would be able to sneak it into the room. How bland and white this hall is. The windows offer beautiful light, and I can see the garden perfectly through the glass. But I miss the yellow. The sun is delightful today. The sky is clear and blue. The other women still creep throughout the garden, constantly dodging women and other passing carriages. I can never see their faces, however. I have permitted myself to believe that we, in fact, do not have faces. I believe that the wallpaper is the only thing visible on us. We came from the wallpaper, and it had imprinted on us all. I hope to join them in the garden soon. Oh my, how the ceiling is cracked. I cannot wait until I leave this room, if I ever leave. John is being an awful company as of late. He visits me, believing I am still Jane, often disrupting me in my sleep. He greets me cheerfully, as if he is truly happy to see me. He has no idea who I really am. The wallpaper lingers in my mind, and those eyes, those bulbous eyes. I had been trapped there for so long. I had learned the paper's incoherent pattern by memory. Oh, I do hope that Jane does not return to put me back into the wall. It's been easy enough to convince John that I am Jane, but I will not be able to forever. Jane was lost in the wallpaper, and she can never come back. But it's been a long day of writing. I must rest. I have decided to make my escape, and it has to be tonight. I have grown weary concerning my existence in this house. I need to escape. I cannot live like this, and I won't. They cannot make me. I've devised a plan to get away, but I could not possibly write it down. How foolish I would be. Tonight. It can only be tonight. The wallpaper is calling to me. I can hear it, even over the roar of the crickets in the garden. Jane wants to escape from me. I have to kill her.
Jane? What are you doing sitting there like that? I thought I told you that writing will only further upset your illness. Jane, please stop writing.
I have to document everything, John. I have to keep Jane away.
No, Jane, don't do that. Please, put it down.
John, I have to do this. I cannot let Jane back in. She's getting stronger and stronger each day. I am not Jane, John. I am the woman who watched you and Jane for months, living in my house, in my bedroom. I spent years in there, all alone, abandoned, by my mother. My father was unable to care for me, so he locked me away in that horrible yellow room. But now I am free, and I can only be free if I keep Jane away. You're getting in my way of living. I need this body. I can only keep it if I kill Jane. Please do not ruin this for me. I finally escaped that room full of sadness and hate. You cannot take this from me. I earned this.
No, Jane, wait. Jane, please. Jane.
I can't feel her anymore, John. I'm free.
John, you need to eat.
Do you know what she said to me before she did it, Jenny?
What did she say, John?
She told me a story about the child who lived here before us. It was written in that journal of hers. She must have found it in that bedroom. That's where she developed the idea of the woman from the wall. It was all my fault. I put her in there. Instead of helping her, I condemned her to her own death.
John, don't say that. You'll only make yourself feel worse. You cannot say that.
I'll believe that.
John?
What are you doing sitting there like that? Oh,
John,
put that.
I have to do this.
No. Okay, Hey, please.
Rachel! Is that it?
Okay, sorry.
Quick. Okay. Don't look at the camera. Look.
John, you need to eat.
Do you know what she said to me before she...